Hi, my name is Miles. I go by Upscales because that's the best name I could think of that was not already taken. Long story short, I have dedicated tens of thousands of hours over the last 16 years to becoming a less shitty producer. You've probably gathered that I am no stranger to imposter syndrome. That being said, I have developed a fairly unique approach to music production that I have not seen on YouTube or the internet. Here are some things that you can expect from my channel. I'm never going to charge you for information in any way. There's never going to be a premium version of what this is on YouTube. I may funnel you into my trap of sell a sample pack here or there, whatever. I might try to scam you out of your money in that way, but I will never charge you for information. I don't believe in that, especially because all this information is free on YouTube anyway. So I don't think anyone should be charging for courses in this realm or paying for courses in this realm of audio. Another cool thing is all of my videos will incorporate a whiteboard. All right. So we're going to be using the whiteboard in all of the videos, a little analog feel. That's called a visual identity in your brand, what that's kind of function is. Some topics, not all of the topics that I will be covering, but some include five most important lessons I learned as a producer. Sound design techniques. That'll be a series. 5 tricks most producers don't know. Phasing is key for a thick low end. Micro timing is the sauce you've been looking for. How to have a great mix. Hint, it has nothing to do with plugins. What's the best DAW and why is it FL Studio? Day 1 as a music producer. How to budget as a music producer. 5 common mistakes producers make. That'll also be a series. How to EQ like an engineer. How to compress like an engineer. FL Studio efficiency, which will be a series. Do you need to sidechain? Question mark. Music production tricks I probably didn't invent, but for all I know, possibly did. Those are just a few. There are so many people there are so many people on YouTube. 90% of them, even with the following, don't really know what they're talking about. They're just regurgitating stuff that they Google or they go on Chat GPT. And I'm not saying I'm like the smartest producer, engineer out there. I learned from traditional engineers. I went to school for audio production. Basically, I learned engineering skills. I learned how to mic up a drum set, how to EQ and compress a guitar, how to roll up XLR cables, traditional audio stuff. Audio production is not about plugins. I would write that on the whiteboard, but it's just going to take too long. Obviously, this is not as scripted as future videos will be. I just want you to know who I am and why my content will be not as shitty as some other content. Subscribe or don't, I wouldn't know if you did or didn't, you know what I mean? So, auf Wiedersehen. Oh yeah, also I'll get a better one of these mics.